Yeah, I mean, overall, ranges look really, really good. I'm looking forward to the weekend and kind of see how it goes.
I always try to minimize my 8s and not mash on the gas, but it just felt so good that you gotta. You guys are shooting so good, I'm like.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Mathews Pro-Am, Fort Massac, Illinois. Known pro, Darren Christianberry, there's our leaderboard.
Yeah, Curtis Broadnax shot a really good round yesterday, had a 6-point lead over Kyle Douglas. Curtis 228, Kyle 222. Then we got Lawson, Veit, Matthias, Fullerton, and Jimmy Lutz all at 220. These are some big dogs right here. This will be a fantastic shoot-off.
8 points from top to bottom. Darren, we want to get right to the action, so let's bring out our archers. All right, known pro archers coming up next. Our 5th place qualifier with a score of 220 and 11 bonus rings. From Yankton, South Dakota, shooting for Mathews, James Lutz. And our number 4 qualifier, also with a score of 220 and 11 bonus rings. From Lyngby, Denmark, shooting for PSE, Mathias Fullerton. Our 3rd place qualifier with a score of 220 and 12 bonus rings. From Stillwater, Oklahoma, shooting for Elite, Lawson, Veit. And our 2nd place qualifier with a score of 222 and 12 bonus rings. From Liberty, Utah, shooting for Mathews, Kyle Douglas. And our number 1 qualifier with a score of 228 and 15 bonus rings. From Social Circle, Georgia, shooting for Elite, Curtis Broadnax. All right, Darren, there you go. Let's go big time. That is for Curtis Broadnax.
Yeah, he was coined that nickname years ago. Big time elite shooter, Curtis Broadnax.
Big time, yes.
He's been shooting so good.
He has.
He's been shooting the World Cup stuff, the FIDA stuff. He
totally caught fire.
Yeah, won a gold medal with Alexis Ruiz in Turkey at the World Cup, and he's qualified for the world team. He's going to go to the 4th World Cup in Spain, I believe, and yeah, awesome stuff.
This is his year.
Good look at Kyle Douglas right there. Everything target archery, he's won pretty much.
Yeah, he is our. All right, welcome back, everyone, to the broadcast here, Mathews Pro-Am. This is our known pro division competing now at Fort Massac.
Good look at Lawson Veit right there.
Illinois.
I believe this is Kyle right here we're looking at behind that umbrella. He's in 2nd place currently. The 14 rings will not be safe today. He went after it.
There's Curtis Broadnax at the HHA Coyote, and he got it.
Called upper and hit it. Fantastic start.
And we know that target is 47 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they moved the Impala back.
Oh, they did, didn't
Yeah.
they? Oh, yeah, 60-yard max.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah, so if you're
12
if you
for
were with
Curtis.
us for our last division, we had a 50-yard max. Now Known Pro has a 60-yard max.
They moved that bedded buck,
the guys
too.
do. So they move 2 targets. We don't know those distances. So
An
Kyle
eight
comes
for
out with
Kyle.
it. No, he did not like that. Kyle is our back-to-back reigning champion in Shooter of the Year.
Lawson was in the hunt until the final arrow at the last tournament in Minden, and he 12'd that bomb of a target.
Yep.
Good shot.
Yeah, so that is the Stan Impala, and they backed it up. It was at 43 yards, and they backed it up.
Matthias Fullerton here. He
Yeah.
shot at a 14. That looks good. Oh, just under. Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
So Matthias Fullerton from Denmark
228.
hasn't shot a ton of these either. You know, one of our international shooters. He's won Vegas.
He's a great shot.
Shot a perfect 660 at the Lancaster Archery Classic.
10 for Jimmy Lutz. 230. Right now, Curtis extended his lead to 8 points. He had a 6-point lead over Kyle, but Kyle shot at 8.
Yeah.
Lawson shot a 12, but he was 2 points behind, so Curtis is enjoying an 8-point lead right now.
You know, it's amazing, too, to see Curtis out here having success, because I remember watching him in indoor nationals, I want to say 3-4 years ago, where just had target panic as bad as you can have it.
Yeah.
And just was a complete wreck.
And can brush it off and come out and I remember that time. In the next tournament, he came out shooting a 3D. He was like leading. I was like, how?
Yeah,
and he just he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, how? How do you flip? So kudos to Curtis for doing that. You know.
Yep.
There's a good look at Jimmy Lutz.
Jimmy Lutz.
He's had a fantastic year this year. Good shooter.
He's won several of these, and he just got a 14.
He certainly did.
Big time. That's going to be close on that ram.
He called upper.
That's a 37-yard.
There's Matthias Fullerton. Watch how steady that stabilizer sits. It doesn't hardly move. He aims a bow so good.
Center 10 for Matthias.
Jimmy Lutz on the coyote.
All right, here we go. Jimmy Lutz.
14 points.
for Jimmy Lutz.
244.
Yeah. I believe he was our winner here last year, if I remember correctly. So this place agrees with him.
Curtis, that looks good. Did he catch another one? He did.
Big time. 12.
252. He's not going to relinquish that lead, is he? He worked hard pre-tournament on his bow. He was moving his peep and changing stuff. And
Yes,
working.
he was.
He was here late, and I was
Yeah.
like, what are you doing, bud? He's like, well, I'm making the necessary changes. Obviously, he did. Upper 12 for Kyle, and he got it. Look at that. That thing's a bomb.
Yeah, I saw Curtis at the Lancaster Archery bow press, moving the peep slide and stuff, and
what he did worked. He
got it right.
He put up a great round yesterday, and I'm sure he was shooting good again this morning. Lawson Veit looks like he got a 14. He did.
Got it. Lawson Veit's been in the mix here.
Yes.
In a couple tournaments this year,
246.
especially the last one in Minden.
Yeah, he's cut Curtis's lead to 6 now.
Here comes Matthias. Matthias staying there on his stake till we get the score.
10.
10. Okay.
238. We'll rotate, getting ready to start shooting arrow number 3 already. This one's almost half over.
There you see Matthias. He wants to protect those nice sneakers in the mud. I don't blame him.
We sat in a truck while it rained during the delay, and people were pulling out through a grass field, and it went from solid ground to a muddy mess in a hurry.
Yeah. It dumped on us. And Darren, I was with you, same place you were. When it started dumping, we were as far away from the tents as you could be.
Yep. Good look at Matthias. There's Lawson Veit. Like we said, Lawson was in the last tournament all the way to the last arrow.
Last arrow, Brady Hempem.
Yeah.
Got him.
He gave it a couple safety clicks right there. It looks like he went up. He's shooting a long bedded buck.
Stillwater, Oklahoma. Yeah, it was at 40 yards, and they backed it up. So I don't know how far it is now.
He aims that bow so good.
Little English there. Oh,
Don't know
Why do I not see an arrow in there?
I don't know.
Darren?
He shot at the upper. I'm not sure. There's Mathias at full draw. He's a good aimer. Strong shot.
We got, well, we may have a miss out here. But not on this one.
Mathias got a 10.
Mathias going to take a 10.
248.
You know, we moved to the 60-yard max for this class this year, Darren, because the scores were just getting ridiculously high. These guys are so good.
Not a lot changed.
And it's a lot of the same names.
Look at that one right there.
And
Piped.
we're still smashing rings.
Jimmy Lutz.
Inside out.
14, 2, 5, 8.
I stood with a group of 4 guys who are not in the finals here on a 61-yard coyote.
Uh-oh.
2 of them were in the upper 12 and 2 just under it for 10s.
Oh, wow.
And they're not out here shooting. That's how good that class is.
This is Curtis with an 8. He shot low on that Impala, so that's not going to help him. He's letting those guys back in here. 260. Jimmy's 2 points behind him now.
That Stan Impala is the farthest target.
It's so hard to hang on to a lead when you got these guys chasing you out there.
Yeah, Jimmy Lutz, Kyle Douglas, you know they're going to be coming for him.
Yeah, no doubt.
Kyle's
8 points. 250.
Kyle doesn't like it.
No, he's trying to win this thing by hitting those 14s. There's Lawson did not like.
Okay, so
what
this
happened.
is Lawson Veit. Yeah, he came up short.
I wonder what he must have misset his sight or something.
He is low. We'll look for that error later.
A 0. So
Not
he
sure
stays
where
at
that one went.
246.
Hey, that happens, Darren. I've
Oh,
certainly
yeah.
seen that several times over the years in these finals. He's certainly not the first one to do that.
If that's never happened, you just haven't shot enough tournaments.
Yeah. In fact, he doesn't like it that I have it, but I have a half of a Jeff Hopkins arrow that he missed in Foley, and the arrow broke, and I kept half of it. And he wants it back. I won't give it to him.
Yeah. So let's see. Jimmy's going to the long Impala. Curtis is going to the shortest target on the field. And Jimmy has shrunk that lead to 2 right now. I wonder if Curtis will try to 14 it to extend the lead or if he's going to still protect. That's the hard part. You know, Curtis has a decision to make. Hey, I've got the lead.
Yep.
I'm shooting the shortest target. Do I go for the 14 or do I shoot a 12?
Boy.
It's a hard decision to make.
I'm going to bet Curtis goes for it. And
I think
his dad is saying, don't you
I think he almost has
play
to.
this safe. This is it.
I think he almost. So Jimmy's probably a 12.
This could decide the tournament right here, Darren.
Oh,
Did he get it?
He didn't like. I didn't like his reaction on it. I'm not sure what he
he's right
got.
there at it. He's so close. Matthias missed.
So
Left.
This is our 4th arrow.
Yeah, I don't think Curtis got it because Robert Householder's not patting him on the back.
Let's see what happens.
But here we go.
Lawson,
a
10.
10 for Lawson.
256. And then we got
Next
Mathias.
up, Mathias, yeah, he went 14, just shot left.
8, 256. So right now it's coming down to Jimmy and Curtis.
Here's Jimmy. Man, the Impala is the longest. It looks a little bit low, doesn't it?
Stephen Hansen's response.
Oh,
he
there
got
we
it.
go.
Yeah, that's a 12.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big
It's a
arrow.
big arrow for Jimmy Lutz.
270. And now Curtis.
I bet Danelle's at home, high-fiving the TV, saying, way to go, husband.
I think he is underneath that thing.
Yeah. Just.
So that's a 4-point
Yeah,
swing
Scott's
right
not even
there
looking.
for an 8, 268. The interesting thing now is Curtis is going to a bomb. Jimmy's going to the shortest target on the field.
And Kyle and Isaac high-fived here, so I'm guessing he got this
Yeah,
one.
I think he 14'd that long-bedded buck.
Yes, he did.
He piped it. 264.
Kyle's just back from New Zealand where he was chasing red stag and tar or chamois up in the mountains. And
another pro archer that has an archery shop.
oh, yeah.
You
Douglas
know?
Archery. Yep.
This is interesting to me. Jimmy on the shortest target just took the lead from Curtis.
Yep.
Got a 2-point lead. Curtis on the longest, one of the second longest target, now has a decision to make. Do I shoot at the 12? It's my last chance to shoot at the 14, or do I go at the 14? Big arrow. It's so hard to hang on to that lead. He shot good. He's shooting good.
Stefan Hansen's talking in Jimmy's ear. Big deep breath for Jimmy. Kyle kind of needs a 14 here, but that's...
Curtis is waiting to see what Jimmy does.
Yep. Oh, he got it, I think.
I'm not sure. It looks low right to me, naked eye.
You think?
Naked eye it does, but I'm not sure.
He didn't. Oh, no, he's shaking his head. You're right. He missed.
So now Curtis will shoot at a 12.
10, all right.
He called upper. He got
No
a
harm,
10.
no foul.
So they'll be tied.
Okay.
If Jimmy shot an 8, they'll be tied, I believe.
He's shaking his head, so I'm guessing he didn't get it.
There's a good look at Kyle Douglas.
Kyle didn't like that shot either.
Kyle got a 10.
Got a 10.
A lot going on, isn't there?
There is a ton going on.
274 for Kyle. Lawson Veit shot at the 14 on this gray ram.
And
straight left.
Straight left. We talked about that earlier, Darren. You know, these dark targets are tougher to see those rings on.
And intention, pressure. You know, Lawson, he missed a target. The pressure's off. He's out there shooting to have some fun. But when you get a little nervous, you push a little harder on that bow. Creates a little torque in that riser. Gives you some left and rights if you're not careful. 10 for Mathias. 266.
We come around to Jimmy. Man, just
looking at it from where I'm sitting, it looks low right.
Just out.
I don't have binos, but I'm going to say about, it's straight right.
Yeah. But it is right.
Just a fuzz low right for an 8.
That close, Darren.
So 278.
We come around to Curtis.
And Curtis got a 10. 278.
278.
Oh, my land. So bonus string is going to decide who gets to go last, which is going to be Curtis.
Yep. Curtis is going to have the last shot.
That's crazy. There's no lead safe. You know, he had, 6 points coming in?
Yep.
Yeah, 6 points coming in, and Jimmy took the lead, and now he's tied again. It's tough. This is a tough class.
Yeah, Jimmy Lutz coming in from 5th place, and now he's in a tie for 1st. So I'm sure he wanted that 14, but he's made the moves he's needed to make to get there.
Yeah.
All right, so
that field's set now.
We're saying...
So Mathias is out too. He's in 4th. Lawson finishes in 5th.
Correct.
Kyle's 4 points behind Jimmy and Curtis. So Kyle's going to shoot first, and the bonus rings break the tie between Curtis and Jimmy. Jimmy will shoot 2nd, and then Curtis will know exactly what he has to do to try to win this thing.
Our last chance archery, last chance arrow is the ram,
and
which is
originally...
I believe it's 37 yards.
No, well, yeah, because they haven't moved that one.
I don't think they moved it.
They didn't move that one, so it's still 37 yards.
All right.
Wow.
This is going to be pouncing.
Oh, Curtis is going to be like, what are you doing to me, Scott? Again, if I was in Curtis's shoes, I had the lead, I'd want some sort of bomb right here.
Yes.
You know?
Make it tough. So he has him catty corner. But 37 yards, I mean, I don't even think it's
much changed.
Not much. And they moved up a step.
And they're clicking it. They know the distance anyway, so
So the Ram is one of those, Darren, where that 14 is, or at least it appears deceptively smaller compared to some of the others. Some it looks big.
I think with the archers that have previously shot at this, if we can get a camera look at it in a second, you'll be able to see, and these guys will be able to see through their scopes, the arrow holes around it. So they'll be able to aim off those arrow holes. There should be some, even though it's a darker target, there should be some sort of reference up there.
There's a cluster of them, I know, on the left side of it.
So when they settle in with their pin, they're like, I need to be straight right of that cluster. That's my height. And then, execute the best shot they can. So Kyle's going to be first.
Here he goes. Thumbs up. I'm going to guess that he smashes this right here.
Straight left.
Oh, left again.
He went straight right on
right
one. Straight
into
left
that. That's right where those holes are.
Yeah, that's the cluster. So 8 for Kyle, 282.
There's something they can't see down there. An 8.
So he's going to finish in third.
He'll finish third on the podium. He'll get a check from Mathews. We should mention, Darren, we're shooting for thousands of dollars here.
Yeah.
This is not just for fun.
Yeah, this is with all the contingencies from arrow sponsors, release sponsors, site sponsors, bow manufacturers. It's $15,000, $18,000, maybe more. There's a good look at those cluster. Arrow holes.
Yep. Oh, and there we go.
He absolutely smoked it.
All right.
So 292. So now Curtis has to 14 this thing.
He has to hit it. He hits it, he wins.
He's certainly capable of doing this, but what a roller coaster ride. Come in here with the big lead.
Yeah.
Lose the lead, get back tied for the lead, and now, hey, Curtis, by the way, you got to shoot a 14 to win.
Got to shoot a 14.
What a roller coaster of emotions. He's got good markers. You can see them. The two side by side right of that cluster, he'll be able to see those arrow holes in his scope. Probably the ring as well.
Yeah, there's a nice glare on it right now.
Big arrow for Curtis right here.
An 8, he's got second, so. Got
it. Smoked it.
Got it.
Oh, what a good shot. What a clutch shot.
Curtis Broadnax. Like you said, Darren, the roller coaster.
It is. I mean,
it's just in the finals here.
Yeah, because you just come in here confident, like, man, I got a 6-point lead. I'm right where I want to be. He opens up with a 12. He's feeling great. And then all of a sudden, oops, he shoots an 8. And he's like, well, I'm going to shoot a 14. Oops, he shoots another 8. Holy smokes, I just lost the lead. I mean, it's, that's good. Good for him.
It's good to be young and invincible, isn't it?
It's awesome. Awesome shot. Awesome shooting.
Yeah. That's the way we like to see it. Again, we've seen it. How many tournaments this year? You needed a 14 to win. Someone did.
Yeah, and then does it.
And this one is Curtis Big Time Broadnax. Tell me about that last arrow.
Well, I shot bad the whole time, and that one ended up working out. So let's go.
Curtis, we mentioned on the broadcast a minute ago, you moved your peep, you worked on your bow, you spent hours out there on the range making sure it was right. You posted a great score, had a big lead coming in. You lose the lead in the shoot-off, and then it comes down to, holy smokes, I have to 14 this thing to win. Talk about the emotions of all that, coming in the lead, losing it, and having to 14 it to win it.
Yeah, man. Coming in here with such a big lead, 6 points, it seems like a lot, and just having a few unfortunate shots to get away from you, and the guys behind you moving up, and I don't know what to say. I'm happy it worked out.
No, it's really good because we talked about it's hard to hang on to a lead because you don't want to give anything up, but these guys are mashing the gas behind you. You did really good, and that was a great, fantastic arrow there to finish up. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, Darren. Thank you, BJ.
Congratulations, Curtis Broadnax, our Mathews Pro-Am champ in the known pro division. All right, folks, we are going to take a short commercial break, and we're going to come back with our next division, which is going to be our Women's Pro, our first judging class of this evening. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.